I really find this interesting, how these kids are so different and do things in sort of intuitive ways. I'm going to let this kid run a couple times and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I can't remember what his name is. What's it say? McKinley, something like that perhaps. He is a really good example of getting it going from the time he kicks his leg. Notice he has very little, he's got a little turn of his body, but he doesn't really shift toward second base a lot. The way so many of the kids I've seen so far is as they go to kick or in the effort of picking their leg up, they want to move in that direction first. So he's got a good little rotation going there, which I'm not against. Now as he comes forward here, really see this. Man, he really got up and went right there with his hips. If I show you here where he is, I just put a line on him right there where his hips are now. From the moment he kicks that leg up, notice how far forward he travels, and he still isn't on the way down. He's on the way down now as he's getting into that point right there. So the first thing I really want this kid to do more of is to kick that leg higher and to delay putting his leg down. If he kicks that leg up higher, he's going to get a even more severe incline moving that way as he goes to there before he even goes to break his hands. I like the way he's breaking his hands and bringing his foot down at the same time. Those work out real well. Opposite and equal through here looks really good. Again, we're not to foot strike yet. Now I'm going to get the foot strike there. Boom. And he's again lost a lot of all the power that he created coming forward because as he's landing, he's unloading too quickly. Technically, or in an idea, we want this to be straight across right here. We need to have that glove out here on the end of that line to lengthen that line, to give him more wingspan, so to speak. And then he's going to bring the body to the glove, which is what gives us our big feeling of rotation through the end of the shoulders. Now, once his foot lands, he's got a good turn of his hips. He's got his shoulders coming. Now here's where things get a little tricky because his elbow and his shoulders are tracking at the same time. Notice from landing, shoulders, elbow and shoulders at the same time right there at the end. And then hand even. His hand and elbow and shoulders are too interconnected is what I'm trying to say. They're moving too much simultaneously. That was one of the things that was different with the other kid, whereas I think with Croker, where he lands and his timing is through his sequence is real good, and he has a big time external rotation. At this point in the motion, the ball was way laid out, and he's going to really have a big catapult effect coming forward there. I don't like the fact that his foot's off the ground as he's releasing the ball, which impacts where he's releasing the ball. He's just barely getting the ball out in front of or up front of his knee. Glove, a little bit soft. Tilt the same way. You're going to see that with a lot of these kids. This incline or tilt leaning over that way. And it starts with the hat again. He's got a decent look going on here. His hat's moving forward, and then boom. Whenever you get early head movement, it's an issue of mechanics or trying to throw too soon. When you get late head movement, that's a strength issue. They're running out of energy. They don't have the strength to get the ball out. Anyway, that's where we are with this kid. Again, he's not going to be able to play defense very well at all because of where he is now. Notice where the glove is, and his weight is kind of poised backwards. We want that leg kick and everything to keep us tracking towards our target into this area so that if we have to play a little come and get it or a little something over there, I can get my body moving to get to the ball. Anyway, hope it helps.